Hello everyone and welcome. It's time for unboxing or something video. I'm not really sure, but there is unboxing and enveloping and some other things in this video. This is kind of mixed bag of things, but let's start with some unboxing. This kind of package, and actually if this had been the only thing I bought today or something like that, I wouldn't have made a video, because this is something that, well, actually doesn't warrant a video on its own. But since I'm now doing video today, just after I picked this up, including this also. So let's see what's inside. This is a package I've been waiting for over a month, though there's not really, it doesn't really have anything that I have had any hurry to get, because this is kind of extra things and actually part of a project that actually, well, it's begun already, but it comes in full fruition maybe in 2 or 3 years. Yeah, it's a long time project. And what project is that? Well, those of you who have been following me on the Great Rebellion Facebook page knows that I started this project, Make Your Nephew a Masters of the Universe fan, well, about a year ago, and these are part of that project, if Magic Collector actually sent the correct items. Well, can't really say, but these are supposed to be Masters of the Universe Classics regular edition, well, reissue version, He-Man and Skeletor. They didn't have names on the boxes when those were released. Actually, when the first issues came, there was no white boxes at all. Oh, the tissue paper! Haven't seen you for a long time, because the current figures are not coming with these anymore. And unlike the new boxes, these are taped. The new boxes have that flap system. And it seems that this is He-Man. Well, at least it's a reissue version like it was supposed to be, because when they are selling those, the He-Man and Skeletor all year round now on 2012, some of those may have been, or the stock is partially what was left from the first issue and then reissues, so there may be some first issue versions floating around for some fans even at the moment, but this is the reissue version. Well, the paint job isn't the best there is, but for my purposes good enough. So let's put that away. Now it's going to be waiting for the moment my nephew is turning, well, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4, which is well, 2 or 3 years from now. He's turning 1 next month, late October. Okay, And then this should be skeleton. These skeleton. Holy. This is the skeleton with the original on the box, but it has the first issue skeleton hand, the open left hand. I'm pretty sure it's the first issue hand. I do have the first issue skeleton, but it's inside, well, cardboard box. I mean, in my, it's there somewhere in the midst of my things I left in boxes when I moved to my current apartment. Okay. And I'm not sure if that's a good or bad idea or bad thing, but it seems to be happening. It's not the first time and nothing unheard of. So this skeleton belongs to the batch of first reissue skeletons that were made with the wrong hand. They did made some amount of those before they thought that was supposed to be closed hand. That both hands were supposed to be closed. Okay, so that's those. That's that, and then actually the main opening thing for today arrived in the mail earlier today, but I was waiting to pick up that box because I wanted to open both together since they arrived at the same day. Also, I went to shopping and I was thinking that if there's something interesting that I buy while I'm shopping, I'm opening them in this video. Actually, there is something that I'm going to open that I bought while shopping. First, what this is, well, it's kind of flexible. And yes, it's some kind of clothing thing, and well, it's a t-shirt. I can say it's t-shirt. And it's tied. Okay. What? Okay, there's something like this. I was actually wondering what it was because I felt this clothespin thing through this plastic bag. Okay, but freshly made t-shirt. But what it is a t-shirt featuring Fluttershy. Yes, it's a My Little Pony t-shirt. And yes, Fluttershy is my favorite. Well, the reason why I bought this was that when I bought my two other My Little Pony t-shirts featuring Fluttershy also almost 2 months ago, I got a discount code to the store from where I bought them, so I used that code for this. Now if I buy any more of these shirts, it won't be probably before something like Christmas, because 3 is enough. Well, technically 4, since I bought my little Epona from Tiferi also. Okay, that's going away. And what next? Well, I'm not going to open these couple of items in this video, but I bought them while shopping. Actually, they were the main reason I actually went shopping. Well, those of you who are following me on the Great Rebellion Facebook page might have noticed the post I made on September 3rd, Monday, which was yesterday, well, at least time of filming this, that my extension cord on which my computer was hooked fried, which then fried my USB hub, and at the same time fried my wireless mouse receiver and also the USB port in which the hub was connected. So, that in mind, I bought a new extension cord. I don't know if this is good or bad, but this is better than the previous one. And while I actually didn't bought the previous one myself because it's almost a couple of decades old, or was a couple of decades old, so it was bought by my father a long time ago. But I think this is something like 3 times as expensive as the one that fried. So that. Then, of course, since I have my computer at the moment is a laptop, well, okay, I'm not using it on my lap. It weighs about 4 kilos, well, maybe 3.5 without the battery, which died a long time ago. But it only has 3 USB ports. Well, now it has only 2 working. So this is pretty essential, a new USB hub, because USB devices are multiple, but there's only 2 connections. Well, I mostly could go away with 3 USB ports, but since I only now have 2, it's not good. But yeah, this is 4-port USB hub, and it has the external power, because that's good, because those hubs that doesn't have their own power, well, since those are taking the power from the computer itself, they may not support that many devices even if there are ports. So yeah, so the external power is mandatory in my use, So USB hub, the one that fried was 7 port, but I never use all 7 actually. I think I may be using most of these ports, but not at all the time, but at times. But I never had the 7 ports in use. Of course, on the previous hub there was this one strange thing. 4 of the ports were USB 1, and then other 3 was then USB 2, even though it was marketed USB 2, there was no mention of USB 1, but I noticed that when I was using the hub that there was that kind of thing. Okay, and then, well, since my wireless mouse receiver died, it fried. It's actually this thing here. Well, it makes this kind of paperweight. Well, if I could just go and buy this thing, if Logitech only sold these things, I could only buy this little piece and I could use this. But well, I used that as an excuse to do something I've been wanting to do for some time, and I bought wireless keyboard and mouse combo pack from Logitech. Yeah, there was also Microsoft ones available, but there's just one thing. I don't trust Microsoft on well, I trust Microsoft on software mostly, but on keyboard and mouse thing, no. Well, okay, the analog mouses actually were good, because the first mouse I ever had in my life was Microsoft mouse, and I used it almost 10 years, so, but that was then. But why I'm not trusting Microsoft keyboard and mice? Well, the keyboards aren't the problem, it's the mouse or the mice. I actually have a keyboard and mouse combo fully working, but while the keyboard is good and the mouse isn't bad, but it eats batteries like, well, like nothing else. In standard normal use you'll have to change the batteries on that mouse every 2 or 3 days. Maybe if you use very little, it may last a week, but that's very optimistic. There's also no power switch on the mouse, on that mouse at least, what I have. So I don't like that combo. So I bought this because at least this Logitech mouse had good battery life, so I trust this will also. And of course it may be nice to use an actual wireless keyboard, because I've been using my laptop keyboard for months now after I moved to this apartment. of course my long-term plan is that I would take my computer from the table that sits just in front of me to the table where my TV is, and I would only control the computer would be hooked on the TV, and I could just use it from here on the sofa with the keyboard and mouse. But I have to set it up at some point or something, but that's a long-term plan at least. So this may be good for that, or actually that's the main thing why I actually bought this. I was thinking about ahead to the future. So I'm not opening these three items: extension cord, USB hub, and the mouse and keyboard combination. But there is a sticker. I suppose this was with the t-shirt because it has RB on it, and I bought the t-shirt from the red bubble. But there is these things I bought while shopping, and I want to open them now. These are the first three Lego minifigures from the new series 8 that I've bought. These have just come out, and at my hometown where I live, at the moment only one place carries these. I'm pretty sure that within these next couple of weeks more stores will carry these also, because usually there are 3 or 4 stores at least that carries these Lego minifigure series. But yeah, I'm going to open these and let's see what I got. Well, I'll just use He-Man or Skeletor as my cutting surface. Maybe if I adjust this so you can see better. Okay. Let's see what I have. There's something black inside. Okay, this back is mostly black, but the figure has black parts. Let's take out the checklist and see which one it most likely is. It's some kind of, well, I think it's this one. But we'll see. Okay. Hat. And then the newspaper. And here it is. I'm not sure what to call this, but anyway, this is what was in the back, in the first pack. Of course, I took these packs randomly, so there may be doubles, hopefully not, but there may be. Usually when I'm buying these minifigures, I'm using touch and feel method and trying to figure out what is in the back that way. But usually the first figures from every series I've been buying randomly and just hoping that I have a good luck, and the first 2 to 4 figures I usually buy that there aren't any doubles. Ooh, this is probably my favorite of these. There's one piece still in the back. Though this isn't really a current thing, it's kind of early, but who knows, seems that Christmas has come early this year. Well, at least Santa Claus has come early. Yes, this is Santa Claus. And when I saw the box of series 8 of these minifigures at the store, well, last week when I saw them first time in the store, I knew that this would be my favorite from these. Though this hat seems to be having some kind of troubles going in. Arg. Without hat, Santa isn't what he's supposed to be. Oh well, I'm going to put it on later. So now here's Santa without the hat, because for some reason it just doesn't want to go in on. Okay, and the last one, well, the last one of these 3 I bought. Well, no doubles at least this time. Ooh, this looks awesome. Haven't seen pirate Legos in a long time. I used to have pirate themed Legos as a child. I haven't seen those in a long time. Well, actually I have, but those were the ones I found from the storage. Ooh, yes. That's a pirate, yeah. Okay, Santa may be awesome, but this isn't bad either. Ooh, yeah. Captain Hook. Well, I don't know if it's the Captain Hook, but it's a pirate captain with the hook. Oh yeah. Nice. Very nice. Okay. And I think that's it. After torturing you with this very long video, it's time to say goodbye. We'll see each other next time with some next video. But until then, it's goodbye for now. Bye.